It's not too often anymore that we get to see an actual funny mistake when it comes to promotion of a product, or something that is a bit of a double entendre, something that is, really amusing, that isn't a purposeful publicity stunt. And I can't tell if this was done on purpose or not, but probably the craziest, most unhinged official Spider-Man tweet dropped of all time the other day over on Twitter, or if you are a deranged lunatic, X, as you may know it. And it honestly, it just blew my mind. I missed it completely the first day it was up. I haven't really seen anyone on YouTube talking about it, but it certainly made the rounds from PlayStation UK, and I wanted to take a look at it with you today in a very short video. I have a more in-depth video tomorrow on Metal Gear Solid coming out, which I'm really excited for. YouTube is not going to show you that video. It's not going to promote it. Let's get a round of claps for YouTube. So if you're interested in that, please be sure to check it out, because otherwise you probably won't see it. But let's hop into today's video, because PlayStation UK on September 4th of 2023 made a little bit of a guffaw. They tweeted out about the Marvel's Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition. And of course, we do know that this version of the game includes a very, very hefty, big, and apparently girthy statue of Venom, along with Miles Morales and Peter Parker's Spider-Mans respectively fighting him. And they tweeted, "Treat yourself to 19 inches of Venom and more with the Marvel Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition." And obviously I can't go too far down the descriptive road of what most people thought this meant in terms of graphic detail, considering that YouTube is a little more prude these days, a little more afraid of any kind of sexual content and really not wanting to step on anyone's toes. But you can guess what the internet, and of course my mind as well, immediately went to upon reading this tweet. And it's honestly... I had to cut out a coughing fit because I'm still really sick. But it is honestly hilarious to me that this somehow got the green light from the official PlayStation UK to go up. Someone looked at this and they were like, "Hey, that's all good, bro. You do you. You put that up there. We're promoting Marvel's Spider-Man 2. That's great. I can't see at all how that would be taken out of context. Your girthy, long, juicy, throbbing tweet. We got to get that thing out there now." It's really funny to me. And the responses to it are exactly what you'd expect, with comments like, "A meme of Anakin. You mean the figurine, right?" One of my personal favorites, PlayStation be like, "It's longer than this, bro." And the internet, they just had a field day, man. It was so funny. I cannot believe that this went up. I really just wanted to share this because this was just such a short, little, fun, wholesome, oopsie whoopsie poopsie moment on the internet. I really hope this wasn't on purpose. I mean, it's totally possible that it was on purpose, and that's still kind of funny, but I like to believe that this was a complete and utter accident, basically just like somebody completely misphrasing this tweet to go up. But hey, it is totally possible that this was on purpose. I mean, after all, the Insomniac games from Ratchet and Clank used to all have very sexual names before they got kind of toned back, like Up Your Arsenal or Going Commando or, any of those things. Size Matters probably being one of the biggest ones. A lot of people forget all the innuendo around the Insomniac Ratchet and Clank series titles. So totally possible it was a on-purpose thing, but I do also think it's funny that this also led to a little bit of a response from some other actual official channels, including the Dead Space Twitter account, which tweeted about the pop-up parade Isaac Clarke figure from the Dead Space series. By the way, this thing is very sexy, very cool looking. I'm actually thinking about getting that myself at this point. And they tweeted, "Treat yourself to 6 inches of Isaac Clarke from Dead Space." So it seems like a lot of people, including other official video game development, or should I say promotional Twitter accounts, are having fun with this. It's honestly something that I think the internet kind of needed, with some of the responses being finally a reasonable size to this one. There's a lot of really angry, vehemently weird tweets and takes going around about games like Starfield right now, and a lot of other stuff. There's a very tense socio-political climate, especially in the West. I genuinely think that more just stupid fun is kind of what the internet needs. That's why I wanted to kind of draw attention to this today, because one, I'm still dying of my illness and I needed a little bit of an easier video while I finish up this MGS project, which I want you to check out, please. We're taking a look at the history of how Solid Snake actually ended up being included in Super Smash Bros. Tomorrow. So that should go up tomorrow. I hope you will check that out. Should go up mid to late afternoon, aiming for 3:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. But the reason that I wanted to talk about this was just because I've been having a little bit of a depressive spell lately. I had a lot of issues going on with, I've talked to you about before, with my wife's job, going on with, money issues, going on with just how depressing everything is, and then getting very, very, very sick for a couple weeks and my health kind of declining a little bit lately. And it was nice to see something that just kind of made me laugh. I hope that it did something for you too, because honestly, I think maybe we all would be walking with a bit of a limp after 19 inches of Venom, but you got to do what you got to do for Marvel Spider-Man 2. So I hope to see you back here tomorrow for our video tomorrow. I look forward to putting that up. I appreciate you guys checking this video out. I had a fun time, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Usually my voice is better than this, but I am, again, very sick. And we do also have a secondary channel, Degenerate Plays, that I wanted to draw your attention to today, where we do hang out and play games podcast style together. My wife and I, my friends and I, we play through games, we talk about different topics, and we have a fun time. So I hope you will check that out as well. Growing a Let's Play style channel in 2023 is pretty impossible, so without support from people on this channel, can't really do that. And I hope you'll check that out. Have a fantastic day, and as always, everyone, stay shway.